And so begins our overnight hike on the Appalachian Trail in Connecticut. We're staying at the Litchfield Inn in Litchfield, Connecticut. I got the cabin room, one night of sleep, dinner and some beers, and then tomorrow I get to flush out and shake down my overnight gear. 32.8 pounds with water and food. A little heavy, but here we are. Nice place. So here we are. It's almost 9 in the morning. Where are we?
Under Mountain Road parking, Salisbury.
Under Mountain Road parking in Salisbury, Connecticut.
Right before Lion's Head.
Right before Lion's Head. And we're going up to Bear Mountain, is it?
Lion's Head, then Bear Mountain, then Sages.
Lion's Head, Bear Mountain, Sages Ravine. I've got a 35-pound backpack on, including 2 liters of water. And the first thing I notice is my external frame backpack shoulders are not where they should be because I made the mistake of not lowering. Oh, I readjusted my frame, but I didn't weigh the backpack down to this weight. So now the backpack's shoulder straps are up off my shoulders. It's bouncing back and forth and sliding around and making for a miserable first eighth of a mile here. So when we get to a rest area at some point, I'm gonna look at shortening the frame. There's pins in there that I can pull and try to shorten it so that the pack is resting on my shoulders and not all bouncing around cattywampus. But it's 46, 47, 48 degrees. I'm already sweating. I'm already in a panic.
Get me.
And that's my that's Cuff. That's Cuff Cuba Jr. He's got the internal frame Osprey Exis, Atmos, whatever. All right, we'll check back. I got to tell you, I'm more tired on what is definitely not as challenging a hike as Franconia Ridge, but what a difference it is humping around a 35-pound pack. All right, let me catch up with the boy. What is this? Lion's Head? Mm-hmm. Beautiful up here. Okay, let's set up camp. I'm done. This is Riga shelter, right past Lion's Head. There's a loop of campsites. There's a bear box down there for our food storage, except people put garbage in it, which sucks. So I'm gonna try to adjust my backpack, and we're gonna continue to at least Bear Mountain, maybe Sages Ravine, and I don't know. He wants to do Mount Everest or whatever, Everett, but Everett. We'll see. Yeah, so we checked out this is the campsite. We'll be back to this place later. What time is it? I'll be back here early because it gets dark at like 7. So I think the external frame backpack from the 60s experiment is ending. I think I had all the right intentions, but I just wasted 45 minutes of my son's time trying to shorten the frame to my torso and removing the pins and doing it with half blind because I have my contacts in. Got it all readjusted, put it on, and this chest strap was choking me to death. And you can't adjust the chest straps on these like you can the new Ospreys and probably some of the other packs. So I put it back to the way it was or close to it. And I'm kind of used to it at this point. I've got my footing. It's just I'm gonna have to think about buying a modern day pack or just going ultralight with my Talon 33. So all right, we left the Riga shelter. We're gonna head north and go check out Bear Mountain. And I just wanted to help this shakedown. I'm glad I didn't do a longer stretch of trail with a fully loaded backpack, because I probably would have hung myself from a tree. if I had to go a few days with this pack. So, oh well. My bad.
It's nice storage though. I'm not doing just like regular outlet switches in a house. I'm doing like high tech. It's like high tech, like fiber optic stuff. So it's more cool. It interests me a lot more. Oh yeah, no. Outlet on the way, fiber optic.
So this guy here, I'm walking around with a 1940s 40-pound backpack on, and carrying all the water and food. He's got one little bottle, and then he tells me he's not out of water and he's thirsty. Killing me.
Going to Sage's Ravine.
I'm dying here. Highest point in Connecticut. Not much of a view though.
There's a crowd of people right at the top by where the cliff side is there.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you got paragliders just starting to jump off of the.
Oh my gosh. Really? Yeah.
It was like perfect timing. Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, it was pretty pretty cool.
Yeah, we've done that. Well, she's done it way more than me, but I've done that I think like 3 times with you. It's so fun to stay at top. They have, at the end, you go beers on the overlook and then you eat dinner and the thing. It's really fun.
Nice. Did you guys do the bellows?
Trail. Yeah.
So here we are at the Riga campsite. We just went from Route 41 to Bear Mountain, the highest peak in Connecticut. And we decided not to go any further because we had never set up our tents yet before. And we wanted to get situated. And as on the way back, it was a good idea because a lot of the campsites, people were starting to move into them. So we secured this spot. And as usual, I had helped my son out for a while because he had to make some adjustments to the elastic ropes inside the supports. So he had to get a knife that I brought. And I set mine up and it was a little confusing with all the piece parts, but once I got it figured out, went pretty quick. I decided to put the rain fly up. There's a bunch of other little things that I don't know exactly what they're for. Maybe for extra security or whatever. And we got my Thermarest air mattress in here. And now of course I can't open this with one hand. I got my Thermarest blown up. That took about 20 to 30 puffs of air. I got my Sea to Summit pillow. I got an additional thermopad foam. They call this a 2-person tent, but it would be tight, no room for any of the gear. And I brought my backpack in for now. You're really supposed to leave it under the fly, but there's things in there I want to play with tonight, and I think it's good. There's room. I haven't set up my sleeping bag yet, but we're having a little snack. We're filling up on water, and yeah, if we had to do this in a rainstorm, it wouldn't have been pretty. It takes a certain amount of time, and I also have a tarp that I've been hauling around for a little additional protection from this ground. There's acorns, there's rocks, and I didn't want to damage the bottom of the tent, so I'd like to have a footprint. And I chose a $2 tarp instead of a $80 footprint that fits the Nemo Dragonfly. Sonny Boy over here doesn't have a footprint. I gave him the softer area. This is the MSR I bought him a while ago. I would say it's comparable in size and shape.
Looks bigger from outside.
It does look bigger from outside. It could just be the colors. But anyway, here we are. So
Now what?
now what is right? It's gonna get dark early. We're gonna go eat and put some food in the bear box and do something with our dishes. I don't know what, but yeah, this is just a little dry run, and again, not really sure I'm 100% thrilled with my backpack. It takes a while to set up after a hike. Hate to do this in a rainstorm, but here we are. Dangerous. There it is. Get ready. Nice.
There's the sunset. I was going up Bear Mountain.
Okay, so you need
2 1/4.
Okay, so this has, oh shit. I need a little tiny splash just to rinse. Maybe splash. That's 0.5.
I'm afraid he's scared.
It's Halloween, man.
Oh, that's nice. Shit-a-ween, more like. Shit your pants-a-ween. Oh, that stinks, guy.
That wasn't me.
Where are we? Oh, look, my tent ropes have hieroglyphics on them.
That's pretty
I
cool.
look like it's taking off, dude. Dude,
That's pretty sick.
it's like a little Martian thing. Maybe that's what those tags are all for. Just
You can find it in the dark.
I can
That's cool.
find it after I take a dump somewhere. You don't have those on the $800 MSR.
I don't got shit.
Sheesh. Look at even my straps are all littened up. So my son and I kind of remember this as well. He said I shouldn't put my backpack in the tent. You leave it outside under the rainfly, which I kind of knew that people do. But if it pours, I'm not sure on that. But I remember that you don't want to be touching the edges of the tent either. That's a weak point for water. So I jettisoned I moved my sleeping system to the middle of the tent and put my bag under the rainfly. You naked in there, my guy? Jeez. This is fucking horrible. I keep sliding off the air mattress, and I even let a bunch of air out of it, and I can't keep the sleeping bag on the fucking thing. It just keeps sliding off, and I'm going down the hill here. It's the worst. I'm never gonna be able to. And like,
How come I'm...
dude, look, I'm fucking just sliding right. This is the fucking worst. Gavin. Gavin,
Yeah?
what are you doing over there?
Living life, looking at my phone, talking to baby girls.
I rolled up my Patagonia pullover and I put it under my mat so that wasn't when I'm sliding down the hill like a toboggan. It stops me a little.
Better now?
And I let like 3/4 of the air out of my mattress. So it's. Do you keep hearing that? Those aren't acorns falling out of the tree. They're like coconuts. So I'm only mildly irritated at this point, but I'm laying on this mattress in like a stick, so I don't move. What was that?
You want to know something?
What?
I'm like, I can't get over how comfortable my pillow is. This is the best idea I've ever had. I literally just stuck in all my clothes into my sleeping bag case, and it's like way better than a pillow.
Dude, what am I gonna do at 3 in the morning when I get an attack of IBS? I'm not cut out for this. What is under my hips now? I made an attempt at rolling over on my side, and it almost cost me 6 hours of sleep.
button hasn't even connected.
Almost like it better before it rises. Yeah.
So we're packing up after our one night shakedown of our camping gear. Real quick, the things I like. I love the Nemo Dragonfly tent. Got used to setting it up, and once you do it, it's really quick. Hate to do it in a rainstorm, but I love the double wall. You can sleep without it, of course, and you got ample ventilation. And even with the rain fly on it, which is over there on my backpack, even with the rain fly, you get ample ventilation so you don't get condensation inside the tent. A couple storage pockets up in the corners are nice. One up top for organizing your gear is nice. I wished it had a hook for hanging a light, but it doesn't. It's got these things. I'm sure I could jimmy rig something if I... Anyway, the tent's nice. I really like the cheap tarp I got. It really made a difference with keeping your tent off the dirty soil, because this stuff is like ash and it stains everything. As you know from earlier, my video last night, the sleeping system was very discouraging. I got the foam pad, but I got the Thermarest Neolite and the Magma 15 by REI sleeping bag. Individually, I like them all. The pad made a huge difference, but the problem was I'm not even on a slope here, really. And it was still enough to get me sliding to the end of the tent all night, and I couldn't stay on the foam pad. That was very difficult. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. There's advice. What I ended up doing is taking my Patagonia jacket and rolling it up into a tube and putting it under my knees so that it kind of elevated the pad a little bit and kept me from sliding and acted as a brake. So that kind of worked, and I was able to get through the night, although I didn't get much sleep. I really like the Sea to Summit pillow. I mean, it's not like sleeping in a hotel room, but it really made the difference. I loved my Samsung charger. It keeps over 3 charges on it. It's under my sleeping bag there, but that worked out really well for charging, fast charging my phone, so I could watch YouTube videos all night. And really love the Samsung fast charger, 20,000 milliamp hours. So that's it. I mean, that's the basics. Again, I had issues with my backpack, although I got used to it. It might just be that I'm OCD, and then I do love the individual storage packs for getting things in and out. I love the external storage. I'm going to try to adjust it one more time before we head out. I might just not know how to adjust it. I love the MSR Pocket Rocket Deluxe. That worked great. I love the Tokes pans and pots that I got. So all the research I did, I went, you can go a bunch of videos back, and I was looking for multi-purpose, rugged, kind of like survival, but also ultralight, a combination without spending thousands and thousands of dollars. And I think I got a pretty good setup, so I'm very pleased. Love the Lecky poles. These poles hold up really well. They don't even scratch after dragging them on the rocks all day. I mean, they're really solid. So anyway, I'm going to finish packing up, and we're going to head out, and I'll post this video later. Happy birthday, buddy.